Liberal student organizations are staging a protest at Portland State University right now outside the Student Union building. A prominent conservative figure is scheduled to speak tonight. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Ray Gazaway.
And I'm Barry Mangold. Riley Gaines, a former nationally ranked swimmer who has been vocal against transgender inclusion in women's sports, is set to speak there. And K2's Christina Giardinelli joins us live on campus. So, Christina, tell us what the situation is shaping up like.
Yeah, right over here on my left is the Student Union building where the event's taking place. And on the other side of the building, I'm told there is a line of people already waiting to get into that event you mentioned. But over here on my right, there are already protesters gathering. You can see them making signs. These are signs in support of LGBTQ people and trans rights. You can see those trans right flags over here. And then if you follow me over here on the other side, there is a Pride volleyball match area where they're setting up to have that volleyball match. Over there you can see those LGBTQ and trans support flags there as well. We've also been seeing, they're not here right now, but we've been seeing some police presence around. So things just getting geared up right now to start. But I did talk to the organizers of this protest as well as the conservative nonprofit that invited Gaines to speak here. Both taking place on campus around the same time of year, both led by liberal student groups. But organizers say the protest taking place at Portland State University Monday will not look anything like last year's protests about Gaza.
We're trying to create something positive for the community.
Mason Wilder, one of the students organizing Monday's protest, says they want to counter a message they feel is hateful.
We should not be hating on people like trans people for existing. Simple as that.
The protest is taking a stand against conservative figure Riley Gaines. The former nationally competitive swimmer has been outspoken against transgender athletes. Wilder says protesters want to make sure those attending and those watching hear their point of view.
Well, free speech, it protects, it shouldn't protect hate. That's the main thing. And of course, we're going to be respectful and nonviolent in our ways of countering this, them being here. But free speech is just a cover for hate speech that these people use.
Gaines was invited to the university by a student group called Turning Point. The event was paid for by a conservative nonprofit called the Leadership Institute. Angel Venegas is the nonprofit's regional manager. He says Gaines' conservative ideologies are important, especially on a more liberal-leaning campus.
We believe on the message, which is to protect women's sports and all the female athletes across, not only the state of Oregon, but the country. That's what we're bringing around. And also we want to just bring that message and encourage other conservatives to speak out who might be afraid to write a paper on the topic.
Now, Venegas is not a student here at Portland State University. I did ask to speak to some of the students with Turning Point that invited Gaines here, but Venegas told me that he was the one who they had said would be the one speaking to media about this. We'll continue following this. Tune in at 6:30 to see more on this protest and what's going on with that event. For now, live in Southwest Portland, Christina Giardinelli, K2 News.
All right.